And after it's redone again?
Generally speaking,
Estimates.
the steel tanks get repainted every 20 years is kind of the typical industry standard. So if that tank was built in 92, then it's due for a paint right about now. So at least 20 years.
Okay.
And a lot of the other parts of the scope are also making improvements that are needed for safety. The existing tank has got a vertical 48-foot high ladder with a cage on the outside. I've been up it, but I didn't like it. So if you look at the tank near the airport, near the high school, you'll see a spiral staircase going up through there, a little bit of handrail on top. The guys can get up there more easily, so they will go up there more easily. Inspection hatch, there's a tank mixer that goes in that'll give some vertical turnover of the water, a new ultrasonic level sensor. There's reasons to be up there, and if you can get there, that's from a safety point of view a good improvement. So that's a change we're making. Plus we're also putting some new penetrations in the tank so we get flow through the tank, a control vault and some controls there tied to the plant telemetry so that all operates better. Because right now you basically have water coming into town and a single dead end pipe that goes to the tank. You need to maintain pressure downtown, so you can't really bounce the level in the tank very much. Well, it means the water doesn't really change turnover very well. So we're fixing all of that. So really when you're in there cutting and torching holes and doing the structural work, it makes sense to repaint it anyway. But a good 20 years would be my short answer I should have given you first of all.
Is the painting both inside as well as outside? Okay.
Mike?
I mean, one of the big dilemmas is do you go back out to bid? Do we go back out to bid? Or do we go with the numbers that we have? From a legal perspective, Brian, you're comfortable that we could go either direction?
Yes, if the city's inclined to do the work, the Moltz contract does contemplate that the scope of work can be amended by either additions or deletions or revisions. This obviously would be an addition. But the scope of work, in my view, is still related to the current work being done. It's a different tank, but it's all part of the city's domestic supply of water, the storage system that the city's got. And based upon, our engineer's suggestions, it's coming from an informed point of view that the city would probably, in the end, be saving money doing this rather than bidding it out because Moltz is already mobilized and Moltz is giving the city those current rates on materials. And we all know materials the price of materials is going up. The whole purpose of bidding a job is to save money. And I think there's enough justification here that the city's inclined to do this work to amend the Moltz contract and accomplish the overall goal of doing it for as few dollars as possible. I think it can be justified.
Legally wise.
Yeah, right.
And the amount is the $484,530,000.
That's correct.
Any other comments from council?
May I ask them?
Sure.
Richard, you mentioned, in your estimation, you really think this is a better bid than we would get if we went out?
I've actually put a fair bit of effort into this just personally because I think it's the right thing for the city to do. And then looking at the unit pricing coming in from Moltz and talking with them, you're saving, it's either the same or you're saving. And given the way the market's going, I genuinely, hand on heart, think you're saving money, and I gain nothing out of this. I've also worked with a bunch of...
You actually lose money.
Well, I lose fee, yeah, but I've been down here long enough. My goal is to see all of these projects that need to be done, and if we can save some money somewhere, let's do it.
I think that'd be a good idea.
Edwards?
Mr. Mayor, I would like to motion that we amend the contract with the Moltz Construction Company for the net adjustment resulting from this amendment of $484,530,000, if that's correct.
Wait,
That's $30.
what was the price on that?
$484,530. Right,
There you go.
exactly that.
I thought it sounded like.
Should it also be read that brings the current pricing, including the amendment, up to the $1,678,730? Well,
No, because we're just
We don't have to
reverting
have
this
it in there.
part of it.
does that have to be in there?
Total?
That what the total contract is now?
It wouldn't
What
hurt.
you
She
also
can-
have in
that's
front of
exactly
you
what
is
it
is a copy of the formal change order. So hoping the council, or should council approve it tonight, then you do have an executable change order there, which yes, it has the current contract amount plus the 484, which is the 1.6 and change.
And that's fine for you to add that.
Right, I think we should add that.
You want to amend it?
Let's
Yeah, so to amend to conform with contract amendment number 1.
Is that correct, Brian? Or does he need to read it out?
So you're approving the net adjustment amount, $484,530, to bring the total contract price to $1,678,730.
Right. Correct.
Okay.
Second?
Okay, we have a first and second. Roll call, please.
Edwards?
Aye.
Pilkingsroot? Aye. Baker?
Aye.
Martinez?
Aye.
Henninger? Aye. Mayor Orr?
Aye. Money. Okay. Moving on, we have the mayor's report. Down to the end. And we've still got trees to go out, so if anyone knows where trees gotta go, I know we've had a few suggestions from a few people.
hope they're noted, written down.
But we got 17 large trees that need to go out throughout the city. So if we can find places, get hold of me, and I will relay it to the tree committee. We have a tree committee now of 5 people. I'm in it, but I'm just the liaison for the tree committee. And we're trying to get these trees planted all around town here. And second thing, we still need to get the 4th of July kicked off, so if you know anyone that wants to be in it, or if you want to have posters in your windows or anything, we're going to have posters here pretty soon, aren't we?
Get them done.
Okay. All right, so we need to get that rolling, and the trees. That's about all I have. Committee reports, Mr. Baker?
On Monday of last week, the city manager and I, we attended the Fremont County Regional Building Committee for another meeting. This has been ongoing for approximately 2 years, maybe a little longer.
Maybe 20.
But at the rate we're going, it'll be a bit longer. But actually, we're pretty much in agreement as to, yes, it would be a wonderfully good idea, but all the financial numbers that have been presented to us, quite frankly, they do not make a whole lot of sense. I think we would, because it would be the startup of a brand new business, and quite frankly, the money just doesn't work. So some of the members of the committee, they're going back to the drawing board, and but at this point, I do not believe that I would feel comfortable coming back to this council and saying, let's move forward. And Debbie Bell, with the county commissioners, she felt much the same way. It just, right now financially, the numbers don't work, so we'll just leave it at that.
Thank you. Any other committee reports? Council people?
Marketing committee's meeting again on Thursday. We're finalizing everything for the big marketing campaign launch, which hopefully will be off within the next week or two.
Okay. Anyone else? All right, city attorney.
I have no formal report tonight. Does anyone have any questions of me? Yes?
I was just wondering, and the question's coming up to me throughout the community, how soon would we be able to put the recreational marijuana or the vote, or put it to the council? It's something I probably could have.
I anticipated getting an ordinance to you by next meeting. So we're having a workshop at 6 o'clock that evening.
Yes, that'd be the 19th.
And I don't know if we want to put it on the agenda that night. That mainly was just to get it introduced in front of you all. I'm sure there may be some changes that you all want to make to it. So perhaps first meeting in June. Yeah.
Because the ordinance would, if you go for it, it's going to include, we're going to have a license process, we have a fee schedule, and we haven't gotten there yet.
There's, a number of details that'll have to be addressed, but
And what would we have to do to get that on the agenda? Just
Oh, we gotta see
Agree.
it first.
Agree to keep moving forward.
okay.
Just have to
So
have a
after the
majority of the
19th,
council.
after the workshop, the 19th,
Okay.
which is at 6 o'clock, if you look at the draft regulations that he's got, if you decide to move forward, then we're pretty close. But we need to also know what fees, application process.
So we can kind of project
The
that
paperwork.
we're looking at June to a possibility of doing something or putting.
that's probably, looking at a reasonable timeline, that's probably the earliest we can do it.
Sounds great, thank you.
Were you anticipating having an executive session?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll
that's
call him
fine.
when it's just,
I was gonna ask.
we're calling up city manager next, if that's all you have.
That's all I have.
Okay, city manager's report.
I was just going to request an executive session to discuss 2 matters of litigation.
Is that all? You don't have anything else?
That's it for tonight.
I'll make a
Unless you
motion.
want other stuff.
Rant and rave or anything?
I'll make a motion to go to the executive
Well, let's-
session.
We need to pay the
We gotta
bill.
do the bills.
The bills will be in.
I'll make a motion, we pay the bills if we have the money.
Yeah, especially after that.
Yeah.
We're broke. Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, roll call, please.
Baker,
Aye.
Felting-Trud.
Aye.
Martinez.
Aye.
Edwards.
Aye.
Henninger.
Aye.
Mayor Orr.
Aye.
Now,
Now you can do her.
I'll make a motion to go to an executive session after the regular session. After 10 minutes break,
Yeah,
To discuss 2 matters.
to discuss 2 matters. On what?
In litigation.
In litigation. Thank you.
What pending litigation is that?
I don't know, are they suits that have been
so
filed?
surprised.
Neither have been filed yet.
Potential litigation.
But
Potential litigation.
okay, someone to second that?
Anything else?
need a second.
Yeah, we check the roll call.
Felting-Trud.
Aye.
Henninger.
Aye.
Edwards.
Aye.
Martinez.
Aye.
Baker.
Aye.
Mayor Orr.
Aye.
Make it quick, Will.
We going in there or staying here or what are we
Want
gonna do?
to go in there so people can stay?
Yeah, I have to
This should be a brief executive session.